Καλώς ήλθες στο Inner Flame Podcast. Ένα ταξίδι σύνδεσης με τον αυθεντικό σου εαυτό. Είμαι η Μαρία Φελαχίδου, συστημική σύμβουλος και Color Psychodynamics Practitioner. Μαζί θα ανακαλύψουμε τη φλόγα που κρύβεται μέσα σου. Welcome to another episode of Inner Flame. I am Maria, and today we're traveling into a very subtle, almost sacred space, the place where the soul speaks to us. Not with words, not with a voice, but through signs. Small clues that we often overlook because they seem insignificant or accidental. And yet, these small flashes are often the soul's first knock before it's forced to speak louder. Today, we'll learn how to recognize them, how to honor them, and above all, how to listen to them. Well, what are the signs of the soul? Well, the soul does not communicate the way the mind does. The mind speaks through logic, fears, thoughts, arguments. The soul speaks through symbols, through resonance, through sensation. The soul whispers. The signs of the soul are small inner signals, a sensation of the body, coincidence, an unexplained attraction, a color that keeps following you, a recurring dream, or even a sentence you hear at exactly the right moment. To recognize them, only one thing is needed: your presence. Let me tell you about the small signs that we often ignore in our life, and our soul and its message slips from our attention. The first one are the repeating patterns. When life brings you the same person, the same challenge, the same disappointment again and again, your soul is saying, "This needs healing. There is something here for you." We shouldn't ignore repeating patterns. They always have something to say to us. They always carry a message. A second small sign is the unexplained fatigue you may feel, a resistance to do something or to meet someone, or even an unexplained anxiety, something making you feel anxious without being able exactly to pinpoint what that is in any given situation. These all are not the kind that come from exhaustion. It's the strange kind, It's the body, essentially, which often speaks before the mind does and wants to convey to us a message. We should very honestly pay attention to these bodily sensations of fatigue, of resistance, of anxiety, of being upset, especially when there is no apparent reason for these sensations, these feelings to exist at that given moment. Another sign of the soul can be sudden attractions or repulsions. You meet someone, you just met someone, and yet you feel as if you've known them forever, or the opposite. You feel an unexplainable discomfort towards them. You don't want to be near them. You just feel repulsed. You don't want to be. This is also a potential meaning, a potential signal of your soul, from your soul, to either explore further this acquaintance, this relationship with a person, or to avoid altogether going deeper in that uh, connection. Another sign are coincidences, small synchronicities, or even big ones. It could be the book that falls right in front of you and has a title that it's as if answers a question. Or you may even hear the same phrase spoken by different people at a specific time period, and the message always is simple. It's pay attention here. Listen to what you're hearing. Listen, make note to what you're reading. This is an answer to something that's been bothering you, something that's been on your mind. Another sign from our soul are dreams, archetypes, and symbols. Well, the archetype is not very eloquent, let's say, it doesn't use words. Usually, or most of the time, to be honest, the unconscious mind uses archetypes and symbols to convey a message or to show us, to communicate with us, show us what it wants to tell us. An archetype that returns again and again in your dreams, a symbol, a recurring dream, something you dream about over and over again, or even a dream that comes in sequels, like part one, part two, part three, every other night. It's actually a message from your unconscious mind, whether it's a message regarding something that you are considering, something that's on your mind, on your conscious mind, and it's been troubling you. You're looking for an answer. You're looking for a guidance. You're looking for something to help you, to guide you, to support you. It's important to pay attention to your dreams. Even write them down. You can have a small notebook next to your nightstand. And because often we forget our dreams when we wake up after a few seconds or tops a few minutes, we tend to forget what we saw in our dreams, or we only remember the last dream we saw. Whereas if you keep a small notebook on your nightstand and you wake up in the middle of the night with an image, a dream on your mind, you can just write it down, the essential points, the key points, or what was important to you, what stood out, and revisit it in the morning when you wake up. Another sign of the soul are the colors that appear everywhere. And this is where color psychodynamics comes to life. You can find each color bears a message. Each color is an archetype on its own, but it's also connected to specific archetypes who may communicate their message to you. And therefore, paying attention to the colors that appear in your life, a specific color that seems to be everywhere, wherever you go, it has a message for you. It definitely has a message for you. Don't ignore it. And one last sign is the inner tension you may feel. When something inside you tightens, when you feel a slight contraction in your solar plexus or your chest or your throat, it's not random. It's the body, never lies. It's the body's message to you. Connect with your body when you feel something inside you, like Imagine you have a door or a small opening on the area of your chest or in the area of your solar plexus or even your stomach, your belly. And it's as if you feel that the door closes or the door opens. It can also be on your neck. It's opening, like you feel like your neck is closing, you cannot speak, or it's opening, and you feel like you can talk about everything and anything at the same time. That's a sign. That's a sign from the soul using our body to convey it. Bottom line, we need to practice our self observation, to be observant of our body, our feelings, our internal images. And that really helps to connect with our soul and its messages. In the systemic field, for example, signs are never random. They are movements of the soul revealing invisible loyalties. For example, people who repeat the same relationship pattern could be because they are loyal to a member of the system, of their family system, who experienced a similar situation, a similar relationship, which was not acknowledged. Or coincidences that led you to a person or a place. Again, the field is trying to complete something that was left unfinished in the past, in the family's history. Or even a strange discomfort whenever you're about to take a step forward, which is not always fear. You don't feel it as fear, but it could be something that the system is asking for balance, is asking you to balance a situation before you take a step forward. Maybe an ancestor, another member of your family could not make that step forward, was not allowed to take that step forward, and therefore you unconsciously are held back because you are honoring this situation, you're honoring this member by not taking the step you would like to take otherwise, you would have taken otherwise. Your soul wants to move forward, but it respects the system. And by doing so, it tries to guide you. It guides you with small messages until you discover the truth behind the pattern. And then, in that way, you're being able to arrange, rearrange, heal things so that you can move forward free from entanglements. On the other hand, as I've mentioned earlier, every color carries a message, has a psychic vibration. When a color appears in your life, in your clothes, in objects, in dreams, in nature, on the street, or in the color choices you make, it's not just aesthetics. It's an energy asking to be embodied. For example, if you keep seeing pink everywhere around you, maybe your soul is asking for gentleness and self-compassion. If, on the other hand, purple appears everywhere around you, which is connected with the archetype of the sovereign, maybe it has to do with your inner power, your higher vision, wanting to awaken, to take a step forward, to guide you in your life. Or maybe if you keep seeing red everywhere, or you want to wear red things, red clothes, maybe it's time for you, like your soul is telling you that it's time to take a new step, make a new beginning, do something pioneering or even rebellious, to take a step outside your comfort zone. Colors never lie. They reveal what you haven't dared to admit. Now, how to recognize and listen to the signs. First of all, pause for just 1 second. Allow yourself to take a pause. Allow your mind to take a pause so that your intuition has space to arrive, to communicate with you. Secondly, ask yourself clearly, my soul, what are you trying to tell me? And just listen. Listen to the answer. Your soul always answers. It's just us not listening to it. Thirdly, write it down. Don't rely on memory. Memory will always fail you when it's in the important parts. If nothing else, just because we all have a small saboteur inside us who has very much the ability to resist, to change, and to self-growth. Record coincidences, colors, dreams, encounters. Write down everything and get back to them. Reread them. Just check what happened and go back to your diary and check what you wrote. And see the message and the outcome. Eventually, you'll get the hang of it and it will be easier for you to recognize the signs. Fourthly, feel your body. Truth doesn't live in thought, it lives in sensations. So feel your body. How do you feel? How does your body feel? Sense yourself. And always take small steps. You don't need to change everything. You don't need to take a leap of faith to the other side of the world. Just follow the next small sign. Step by step, little by little, and you will have circled the earth. The signs of the soul are like small candles in the dark. They don't light the entire path. That's not the point. But they show you the next step. Your soul doesn't send signs to scare you. It sends them to remind you who you are, to guide you back to your inner flame, to that part of you that has always known where life is calling you. Close your eyes, take a breath, and allow your soul to whisper the next sign. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Until the next episode, remember, your soul is speaking. All you need to do is listen. All you need to do is discover your inner flame. It's just waiting for you. Ακούσατε το podcast του Inner Flame με τη συστημική σύμβουλο και Color Psychodynamics Practitioner Μαρία Φελαχίδη. Αναζήτησε αυτό το podcast στο Spotify, κάνε follow το Inner Flame στο Instagram και στο Facebook.